inviting, lovable, or is it threatening?
It's distinctly threatening.
Okay. So my option is standing in the way to move into Hans, right?
Correct. And I would like to know what Hans is doing right now.
I'm in the same room, or he's coming, so...
Okay. If you look at those blue, this would be so nice if we were at the table, the physical table, and I could tap the map, you know? But the effect is that you are still there are a number of these small rooms. Each is a separate little room for like a sleep study kind of setup. And so you are in one of those. Now this creature is standing out in the hallway that connects them.
Okay. So I can see it.
Well, no, because it is so freaking horribly, incredibly stealthy.
Okay.
So you have not yet seen it.
I mean,
He has seen it because he is crazy, you know, Mekhet with all of his weird perceptions, who is half out of reality all the time anyway.
Okay.
So
my question was, should I help or can I help? But if I don't know it's here, I don't care. I mean,
well, there's several points I want to make. That's why I wanted to know, you know, what you are doing. You have been alerted that something very strange is happening. So I'm going to say that you are at least capable of this. So for you, this is just going to be a very straightforward roll of where did it go?
Investigation. Yes.
Well, this is more of a yeah. If you are trying to investigation is more of a professional procedural kind of investigation. You know.
That's what I want to do. I mean, as a job, I'm an investigator.
Good
so
enough.
I want to look around and see if I see proofs of whatever is going to happen.
Investigation and intelligence.
Investigation is more analyzation.
I know, but I'm going to be a little generous at this time.
I mean, yeah, looking around, see if I can see proof of what may have happened to this guy.
Right.
Okay.
What do you get?
Investigation. So investigation and attribute is what?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay.
Yes.
So 3.
How many dice is that?
9.
-3. For exactly the same reason that he had -3.
Sorry, 8. So 8 minus 3, 5. 1-9, 1-10, 1-8. You're rolling the 10 and 1-9. So 3 successes.
Okay, roll another die.
Another one?
Yeah.
Okay. 9.
Okay, so 3 successes, which is quite good because now who on earth could have missed those slimy footprints on the floor? I wonder if there's any evidence of what happened to this guy. Oh, look, there are slimy footprints leading in and out of here. There's slime on the door somewhere something touched it. And you walked right past this before.
I'm guessing Hans is going to follow the lead.
Okay, when you look out, you get a very nasty surprise.
Before that, I'm trying to figure out if I want to spend Vitae to calm down everybody in the room.
To what, everybody?
To call them.
Oh, to call everybody. Can you do that?
No, not to call them, like, to make them quiet.
Oh, to calm all of them. Yeah. Well, that's messing with their memories. You can just tell them all, be quiet, and they will do it.
Okay, so I'm just going to cancel what I was doing before, which was making them more agitated because we have more urgent thing going on.
So,
and I'm going to follow the lead.
Okay, when you step out into the hallway, then you will be confronted with the back end of the same being that Ola is looking at from the front end. And you will see that Ejdesh is down the hall. And I am currently being attacked by an occult being of my own. Yes, Annika, what do you want? Don't, I can't hear you, please.
I need the thing for the flowers. You had it in your bag.
Oh, yeah, you can get it. Yeah, okay.
Where?
Just take the bag. It's in there. Okay. She's scooting on the floor so that she's not in the camera. I don't know why. It's okay. Thank you, Annika. Okay, so anyway, that leaves the two of you on either side of this dreadful being. And Nora, you are probably the one who is best. That's right. Odin, I need to ask you. How many vitae are you putting into this guy?
I was wondering that how much blood is going through, actually.
Well, you will, we will measure this in vitae. If we go by the book, then he would need 7 vitae. You are receiving all but 1 of Solveig's. So you are getting, where is my list of how much he has lost? I'm going to have to guess. I think he is way down there. But you are getting 3 from him. You are getting 3 vitae from Solveig. So that's +3 for you right now. And then if you put 7 into Austin, he will arise as a vampire right now. Or you can put in less and he will rise later, but he will be a vampire. The question is, do you want Austin up and walking around or not?
Kind of need his blood, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it is blood, not him being alive. Like, we just only to mix the blood, not making a vampire.
Well, you do need to make him a vampire. And so even if you give him 1, that will happen. It's just that the more you give him, the quicker he will arise and walk. And so the question is whether he needs to or not.
Yeah, Ansa has obviously advice to give everything.
That's
at
right.
Once.
Ansa has said that exactly. She wants you drained and Austin full, but it's up to you to decide how much you want to give. So I'm just asking. The more you give, the more Solveig will have at the end of all of this. That's probably the main point.
Yeah, then I think I give all.
Okay, so the maximum to give then is 7 because that's as much as Austin can hold.
Let's see.
And just so you know,
I'm actually cross-referencing the rules on post-embrace.
yes, I know. I've been through them, and we are also breaking them. You see, that's the fun part. We are using the rules, but this experiment is breaking the rules. So that's why it's a little unusual. But the point is that if he gets 7, you see, it's 7 weeks, right? Then the more you give, the less weeks it will take for him to get up. So 7 will bring him to consciousness. And the important point here is that let's take, how much vitae did you have when we began the experiment?
I had
8 or
7.
7.
So,
So you had
so I have-
7 plus 3 is 10. And then minus
so it's
7
full.
puts you at 3 right now. So Nora has 3 vitae left.
Yeah, if you choose to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, another point about this is that until a certain amount of time has gone by, your blood potency has suddenly jumped to 4. Your vitae is not normal right now. You have vitae 4, blood potency of 4.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Is that like a level?
You've got 3 vitae, but it is powered up vitae. Yeah. So, and Austin, his eyes open.
And he's a motivational speaker.
And yes, he is. Oh my God, I have to play one of these guys now. Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. And so,
I recall like vampires are usually very hungry when they
yes,
wake up, but I think so it's probably fed.
right. At the moment, he is a psychologically hungry, but he is not, dying of hunger. You, however, are below 4 vitae. And so that means that you are pretty fucking hungry right now.
Luckily, there are.
And when somebody with blood comes near you, Nora, just keep in mind that if someone with ordinary blood, a human, is near her, she is going to have to resist frenzy. Because you are that hungry.
Yeah, and also took a merit which made her like more sensitive to stimuli.
Ooh.
Like sensing here, like she can hear twice as long.
Right.
Twice like smell, touch.
Yeah.
So
Oh, so
it's
you were right.
Like,
right. Oh goodness, you are giving me shivers all over now. That's
I can give you the merit also.
excellent.
It's acute senses on page 109.
Well, that means that you are now fully. I'm going to say you were obviously distracted until this point. Now you are fully aware of the whole commotion outside. You know that there are three beings out there in some kind of confrontation. You can hear it.
And you have your blood potency 2 like sense rolls.
Perfect.
So
in this case, I'm saying you don't even need to roll. I mean, with that blood potency and with acute senses, you are like, what is happening out there? What is that? Answer's like, huh? What? Right? Test tubes. It's.
He has
risen. Yeah, exactly. So she's doing the mad scientist happy dance, and you are aware that there is some kind of terrible confrontation outside. So Hans and go ahead.
And I think she is very tempted just to walk up and go there, like.
Okay. So.
More like she's considering it more.
Excellent. Okay, so the one thing that I now am going to do is to enjoy the mechanics of rolling initiative.
This classic.
Do you read Rafe's message?
That's my point. I did. My plan, Nathan, was to roll initiative and then stop. Okay. So we know what order we kick into the action next time.
Good.
That's my plan. Odin, just because I am getting all sorts of excited about,
open the door.
About, I don't know, the acute senses just did it for me. I just want to be Nora for a little while, And so with all this blood potency and everything. So give me just
but it's it's very messy in her head. I mean, like processing everything.
Absolutely. And so I want to just get to the combat rules and the initiative, just to roll the dice and know what order it is, and I will write them down. There we go. Right there. Okay. Okay, 1 die and then adding your initiative. Oh, it's totally different. Okay, that's interesting. Huh.
See, Marcus.
Can roll or like add an initiative modifier, roll the die, and then we take up the combat order next.
Exactly correct. Yeah. Yeah.
Showing what the values.
Yes, that way I know the order ends, and it's just more fun to sort of end on the cliffhanger of already rolled the dice, you know? That's my idea. So
it's dexterity plus composure. That's true.
Is that right? It says initiative is weird. It's just adding rolling 1 die and adding the initiative
the initiative mode is on the character.
Oh, there it is. Right.
Yes.
And that is you get that from adding composure and what?
Dexterity.
Okay, everybody, composure and dexterity. Add those numbers.
And maybe celerity.
Right, but we are not dealing with celerity for you guys right now. Celerity is used for a couple of things. You can bump in front, for example, by spending vitae. Stuff like that. I went through those rules for reasons of my own. So,
do we roll composure or dexterity, or we just
listen. Take those 2 numbers and add them to this die. Roll 1 die, add those 2 numbers. Do that now.
I got 12.
Okay.
I got 9 plus 5, that is 14.
11.
And Ansa.
13.
Well, you guys are all very tightly clustered because none of you have fancy powers for this. So I will look forward to seeing you next week. Odin, did you have anything else to add?
Oh, it was me just moving around.
Okay. In that case, thank you very much. I hope the creepy has arrived. I love the experiment, and you guys are all crazy. So,
Thanks.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.